Is that a LOSI 8 Truggy I see?
That's right.
This is the one we broke in on the channel. What was it, like maybe 2 years ago?
Something like that.
It's been quite reliable, huh?
Yeah.
And I heard something is going down today. You're going to be selling some of it, right?
Yeah. Just the roller. Maybe not even the wheels, to be honest.
Not even the wheels. Well, let's get down to it. We're going to have to take some parts off, everybody. I'll tell you the whole story. All right, man, let's take the body off. LOSI 8 Truggy, pretty great thing is that you could still buy one of these today, right? LOSI used to make monster trucks. They used to make a lot of cool RCs. Now they make a buggy and this Truggy. Well, guys, I'm sad to say this one is going to be an electric conversion from what I understand, right, Mike?
Yeah, that's what the guy said he wants to do.
He wants to e-convert it. Honestly, I'm not really a big fan of the electric conversions. The reality is you could buy like a pretty nice electric to begin with. There's no point in ripping the nitro engine out, ripping the fuel tank out, I guess. You're basically going to end up with a roller, which is true. But listen, the guy wants the roller, we'll sell him the roller, right?
Yeah.
And at least we'll keep a very nice broken-in Dynamite 28 engine. Pretty consistent fuel system.
Spare fuel tank, too.
Yeah, and a spare fuel tank. You can never have enough fuel tanks.
Yeah.
All right, bro, let me get my tools out here. We'll dig into it. Taking the engine out wasn't that easy. This is a LOSI after all. Guess what? Metric drivers don't work. Had to come down here into the RC cave, the Nitro Gang headquarters, to get a proper SAE driver.
There we go.
Oh, yeah. The thread lock felt like it was original thread lock.
Yeah. I've never taken anything off this.
Yeah, it's reliable. You really don't have to really ever repair anything. Next screw, let's just hope nothing gets stripped. So far, pretty good. Third screw over here. I don't know, man. So this guy, what does he run mostly electrics that he told you about, or you don't know?
I don't know. I'm assuming based on this transplant he's gonna do.
Yeah. Well, you know, people have been doing conversions for a long time. But really the modern electrics they're just so inexpensive and they're so good that really I would just get like an arm and call it a day.
Just gotta be careful with those lipo fires.
Yeah, all right, the engine is basically out. Just got a couple more screws here. We'll take out the fuel tank. What do we need? Okay. This driver once again. You don't even want to keep the fuel tank, that guy, huh?
Well,
it's all right. We could always use more fuel tanks. I should invest in a good set of like regular SAE drivers, you know?
Yeah.
But it's really not that often that I'll get that to school later. Not that often I work on these that really, they really don't break much either.
Yeah, very reliable.
So you could just use this. So he doesn't want the wheels. We'll bring a wrench with us.
Yeah, I'll leave them on just in case.
Yeah, I'll leave them on. I don't know why he wouldn't want these wheels. These wheels are pretty great.
He knows the channel. I sent him a link to the channel and everything, so. He talked about the JO brake mod. He said, yeah, that's great.
So he knows the channel. Okay, let's see if we can get this one out. I don't know if this is a regular set screw or not.
There you go.
The set screw here is metric.
Huh.
That's a LOSI mystery. Metric set screw, but SAE hardware everywhere else. Truly sickening. Remove this. And we're kind of rushing, guys. So, because we got an appointment to meet with this guy. Gotta clean that, can't put it back. We got the throttle linkage off.
Thumb.
Let's remove... Yeah, Mike's thumb is super strong. Let's remove the entire heart of this LOSI buggy. It kind of makes me feel bad, but you know what? At the end of the day, we got ourselves a Dynamite 28.
That's right.
And another Nitro will be made great again with this engine sooner or later. So let's get all the screws back in. I see we have a couple screws over here. I don't think he needs them, but we can put them back in the post, I think.
That's for the fuel tank.
Yeah, because like, you know, the guy you're selling it to ain't going to be using no fuel tank posts. So it doesn't really matter. And we're never going to use these SAE screws anyway.
Trash. No.
Yeah, it's trash. Nah, it's a little trash. We're not even going to put the other one back. Anything else you see here that like he won't need for the electric conversion? Well, he won't need, but let's just keep the throttle servo. It's probably a nightmare to remove. Whatever. Let's just keep it. I think that's done, right?
Well, the receiver.
Oh, the receiver?
Yes.
All right. Take out the receiver.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Right here. Just these.
Okay.
Yeah, that's those. Yeah, those are the screws for the receiver. So you're telling me that this the buyer watches the channel and he's doing a nitro to electric conversion?
Yeah.
That is sickening. I mean, we're not gonna say no because, like, you know, that's his freedom of choice. That's what makes this country and the Nitro Gang great. We accept everything within reason.
Oh, we got a humpback.
Oh yeah, he doesn't need that.
He doesn't need that. Okay.
That's yours.
Okay.
Yeah, these things come with it. The LOSIs, which is nice actually. Comes with a hump pack. The receiver will be this one. So yeah, let's just start taking off the covers.
Okay. It's not moving.
It's not moving.
Well, it is, but...
Oh yeah, it's stripped.
I don't know how. I've never touched it.
Yeah, no. Let's see. Maybe I can use... Well, that wheel broke. It's fine. We're going to use another adapter. This is like Harbor Freight quality. So we'll use another one. This is the original Dremel quality one. But the wheel is too small now. It's fine. It's good. It's gonna go in now.
No, that's good.
Alright, it's cut a little bit into there, but we'll see. It's no big deal. Just hope it turns out. It might not. Might need to go deeper. Yeah, the angle is like not good. Oh, we got it. Beautiful. It's turning. See that? Minimal damage. Done. Gotta have the right tools for the job, everybody. The right tools for the job.
Dremel for the win.
Well, it's like the Chinese Amazon one. There's like 20 bucks rotary, but you know, it's all good. Boom. There we go. Minimal damage to no damage to the box.
Okay.
That's it. Let's get that receiver out. Pick it with this. There's double-sided tape in there.
Is it? Huh?
Yeah, it's always double-sided taped.
Okay.
That's it. Receiver is out. Oh, there's still another little set screw in there. Holding the antenna wire shut over here.
Huh.
Yeah. So you got to kind of loosen the set screw here on the inside. And then the antenna tube will just slide out.
Hey, I
eventually.
give it to LOSI for that one.
You see that? Easy. We're gonna give him back the antenna tube because we're friendly people. He could reuse it. The antenna tube is meant to be used with anything anyway, so it's not Nitro specific. So we got the Spectrum receiver out.
Got the controller at home.
Yeah, it's basically it. We're gonna assemble this and we're gonna hit the road, as they say.
You could even use this.
No, it's done. That's it. We're gonna reuse the screws. Got the LOSI in the trunk of one of the rarest cars that Ford ever made. The Focus RS, all-wheel drive. Of course, with these low-profile tires, you're gonna need tire pressure all the time, right?
Oh yeah.
Look at that front end. That's a front end right there. How many PSI boost?
It goes to about 29 now.
29. That's up there, dude. That's up there. 29 all-wheel drive.
Yep.
Brembo.
As you can see, it's running very rich.
Oh yeah, running rich just like the Nitros, right?
And loud.
Rich and loud, literally.
47. All right, we'll let
47.
We'll let a little bit.
Yeah, these tires run a lot of
recommended 46 psi.
46. Holy moly! We're in for a bumpy ride in New York City, huh?
You got that right. You even got the matching caps.
Sick.
Alrighty, we're ready for the road trip.
Sickening. 6-speed, baby. Rolling in the 6-speed RS.
That's right.
We are city conditions, so you know we're only going to be hitting about halfway turbo, which is fine. You don't want to do too much turbo. Got to maintain the rich and loudness at all times, right, Mike?
And there's lots of coppers out here.
Oh yeah, we're in like the antithesis of Copperville over here. What do we got? Like 40 or so minutes left.
Yeah, for 18 miles.
18 miles. That's some crazy traffic.
Look at that toll.
Oh my goodness. That's only one way. There's going to be the same on the way back.
Thank God for Easy Pass.
Yeah. What's the brand of this exhaust?
CPE.
CPE? Oh.
Full turbo back exhaust. CPE,
you know, like for work, like where I work, I got to take CPE credits. That stands for Continuing Professional Education. Okay. Sickening. We're getting on the world's most, this is like the longest bridge in the Northeast, I think, the Verrazano.
They call it the Guinea Gangplank.
Yeah, and they rape you with the tolls, right?
Yeah, both ways now. But we're Staten Island residents.
Yeah, so it's a little cheaper for us.
Yeah. Shitty weather.
What are we in third, fifth gear?
We are in fifth
Gear, yeah.
Just cruising.
Yeah, this car has kind of like a low, I would say like a close ratio trans.
Yeah.
I know exactly what that is because I used to own an Integra GSR. That thing was like revving 60 at 60 miles per hour. It was at like 3,500 RPM. Yeah. Fuel economy, shit.
Exactly.
But at least you got a 6-speed.
We are
in a tunnel.
In one of New York City's famous tunnels.
Yeah, this is the tunnel that people ran after 9/11, right? They walked home to Brooklyn from downtown Manhattan in this tunnel.
We got a very loud car. We'll do a little. We'll have a little bit of fun.
Tunnel. Oh, not too much fun. Oh, I heard the turbo. I heard it. Alright, take it easy. Holy moly. Sickening. The Puerto Rican flag is shaking too. It's loud. Sick.
Alright, that's good enough.
That was a wastegate?
Yeah, wastegate, wall valve, everything was all upgraded.
All of it.
Yeah.
Going to work in a tunnel. Making cars great again.
Love it.
Well guys, that's about it. Say goodbye to the LOSI 8 Truggy. The brand new owner is right over here. Congratulations, my dude.
My brothers.
That's right, man.
Y'all both for bringing. She's going to the Gun Hill track, maybe Orchard Beach, Bronx, New York.
We're gonna hit up that track too, man. I got invited there a couple times.
Shout out to Redline Hobbies.
Oh, Redline Hobbies, dude.
Shout out to the Que Se Joda Racing.
That used to be Bruckner Hobbies over there. Remember, like a long time ago, it was a hobby store, Bruckner Hobby.
Bruckner Hobbies was another owner. Redline Hobbies is another, but they all connected.
Okay.
They're all cool people.
What do you plan on doing to this?
Going to Gun Hill, Orchard Beach.
Put it on the track?
Then, yeah, she's going on the track, man. I can't wait. I had one. I regret selling them, but now we back.
Yeah.
All right.
Dude, LOSI sells these bodies for like $90 alone. And this one's legit like
unpainted.
Brand new, yeah. And these things are super wide. They handle speed real nice.
Condition is new. You guys.
Yeah, we broke this thing on my channel like maybe a year or two ago or something. It's brand new.
New York Yankee now, baby.
That's right, man.
That's right. We all bleed blue.
Literally. All right, my dude, you enjoy the car. You know, you're invited over to the Staten Island RC track anytime.
She might go to that oval. She might just go back.
We're all gonna go, man. We're all gonna go. I'll bring the barbecue, and if I forget, you guys bring it, all right?
It's right across the bridge.
Nah, yeah, I'm in there.
Right across the bridge.
Fucking Verrazano.
I gotta go back that way anyway.
Yeah. Deal's going down here in Long Island City, Queens, man. We don't play around.
I appreciate you guys coming all the way down here, man. It's
awesome,
beautiful, man.
Enjoy.
Absolutely beautiful condition. You the man, bro. You are the...
And now, we have it featured here on the channel. Nitro World Order.
Nitro World Order.